Hello, everyone, and welcome to Week 8 of NSC Overwatch, presented by Ignition Series. We're your casters today, Matt and Steph, yet again. I hope you had a great week so far. I hope you had a good day as well. Leading up to stream, you might notice that we are starting stream a little bit earlier today. That's because we have had to reschedule this match today because some of the players are playing in other stuff later today, playing in Face It, so that's quite interesting. Got some high-level players coming up today in our first match. You might notice, like you can see on screen, it's QUB for Hope versus Southampton C Meow.
What a name.
Yeah, cool name, yeah. Of course, couldn't stream normal time because of the players playing Face It, and hyped to see who will take home in this Division 2 final.
Yeah.
Just something different. Usually we've been covering the Division 1 this time. We're covering Division 2.
Yeah.
Because it's grand finals time, so might as well, get the best game out there. Of course, what can you tell me today, Steph, about these teams?
Well, I'm excited today because, again, it is a finale. It's like the final big day for both teams here. And QB for Hope are a very good team. They've so far went pretty much undefeated. They just went through the bracket like really smoothly. They've, of course, had like last week where they've had like a 3-2 victory or 3-1. So that was it. But like, so far it was pretty smoothly, while Southampton C Mao, again, what a name. They've been undefeated as well, throughout division, and especially early brackets. Last week they've only had what's it called, forfeit win. So
Yeah,
they might be rusty. Who knows?
maybe. But it's hopefully it will be a close matchup if both teams that they've had close matchups throughout the weeks. So it'll be interesting to see how well these teams match up together. Of course, they did have that forfeit win, so we might not know. Maybe the other team might have been the favourite going into this.
Definitely.
So we'll see, of course, when that happens. Of course, we've not seen either of these teams on stream before either. This is something new, like Division 2. We don't quite know how well the teams perform at this level. Of course, Division 1 is the best of the best, but based on what I've seen, Div 2, they don't seem that far off.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how the competition lines up, because from what I've seen, I was looking at the results as well, Division 2 looks closer than Division 1 in most parts. Because usually, of course, what we have on stream is the 3-0 curse, can't escape 3-0 matches.
I think every match that we've streamed so far has been a 3-0 curse. So again, hopefully in the grand final we can have a closer game, especially that these two teams seem really well matched today.
Of course, I'm interested to see how the Division 2 comps differ from Division 1, because of course Division 1 you see basically the meta comps, you see Azaria, D.Va, Vendetta. Vendetta is the character that I'm interested in, because I think running Vendetta in a competitive setting can be very difficult. Just because of how difficult it can be, being a melee character to get up in the fights, get out and live, and find that value. Of course, it might be harder to set up. So if these teams can get it down, I feel that'll be a very strong pick for them going forward in this match. So see, maybe one of these teams, they do have that Vendetta Zarya bubble and engage, going, see if they can get that going. But of course, what comps do you think will be the most likely to see that maybe are different to Division 1?
Well, we've seen one of the players today from Southampton Simo, rather than running Kiriko Lucio combination that we've seen so far. Wu Yang is one of the main supports that they've played, and we've only seen him in one game or so.
Yeah.
So honestly, I'm excited to see him more.
Yeah.
Of course, again, we have also Baptiste normally played, but I don't think we'll see him that much today.
No. Yeah, well, of course it will be different. As well as heroes, there's also maps as well. Because when it comes to maps, maybe as the divisions go along, they might have a favoured map. Cause we saw a lot of the times in our best of fives in Division 1. It would be a lot of control maps, push maps, Flashpoint. Those seem to be the top 3. So maybe the payload maps might be a more favourite going into into Division 2. Because I know especially in comp as well. Some players just prefer the payload maps.
Definitely.
Because of how much more it could be easier to set up, especially on defense. Where to play. It's almost they're explained for you.
Yeah, the choke points are already there set for you.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe they might favor that, but then again, they're not it looks like they're not far off from Division
Yeah.
1. So I'm sure it just be more of the same.
Yeah, like that's honestly my prediction is like, even though it is Division 2, I still believe like, again, it will honestly just be a lot of similar things that we've already seen of like super meta comps. And of course, we spoke about the Zara and Vanilla pick, but if one of the teams has like a very good like vanilla player, we've seen in past what that champion can do. Is devastating to the entire team, and you just have to play around that.
Yeah.
But of course, who knows? We might see like more of dynamic DPS today as well. So yeah, I'm really excited today.
Yeah, something, well, because like usually the other DPS would like usually be a tracer, but like you never know. There could be like a good Genji sitting waiting on the wings.
Oh,
Because like that is something that we've not seen that often, but I feel like it's very fun to watch. Like I personally, I love to watch a Genji in action. Also Adventure as well. That's also another flex DPS. Like they have like great cooldowns as well. So like it can be like a good hero to use in such an environment because they're like very self-sufficient. Similar to Vendetta almost. Like they've got plenty of ways to get in and out.
Yeah, definitely.
So it could be a great pick going forward. Of course, like with these maps, like I feel like because we will be starting on a control map, and like the very like common one that we've seen, I feel like has been Ilios for the most part. That seems to be the one that's most favoured. Like it's between that and Nepal usually.
Yes.
So we'll be between one of those to start with. Like, what one do you think our teams will be going with for this one?
Honestly, I feel like we're just gonna be a very similar trend with Aloys.
Yeah.
Where I honestly want to see, because we've seen before the Roadhog going Aloys.
Oh yeah,
I want to see it again. I want to see if one of these two teams, like either Hope or Southampton, have like that Roadhog. Like it's just somewhere there in their back pocket.
But that is like, of course, it is a very like map specific pick, like the Roadhog. But like, Roadhog has kind of found his place. I mean, like especially in ranked at the moment, I'd say. Because I don't know if like those are you at home as well have like seen this in your games. Like that every now and again, like if the tank's just not working out for them, they just go Roadhog.
Yeah.
And like especially with the amount of damage he does now after the mid-season patch, like it's just so annoying to deal with. Like a good Roadhog, like if they're hitting their hooks, it's just it's so annoying to play against. I'd say so. It could be like almost like a tilt pick as well. Like to help tilt the enemy team, like we saw that a few weeks ago. Like once like hooks just started coming in, they just couldn't really get started.
Yeah, because it's a very snowboard champion. After like one hook and you start like feeling yourself, you're like, okay, I can get another one. I can get another one. And the other team is just like, how do we counter this? Like, and it just makes you tilt in a way.
And then they just ban Anna in the hero phase, and it's just like just game over.
Yeah. Honestly, like if there is a Roadhog, it'll be so funny if like the second game it gets banned.
Yeah, Roadhog ban would definitely be something different. Although if they know they're going to go into Ilios, sometimes a Roadhog ban could be like first thought in their mind. Because like even in ranked, like I've seen it happen. Like in like of course like with the whale map especially, like you can just hook into the well.
Yeah.
Like some people are like, oh, I don't want to deal with a Roadhog on this. Like I want to play this map normally, so they just ban that Roadhog.
A traditional map, a traditional game, yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, you'll just have a Lucio come out like 10 miles behind you.
A Lucio one you can respect because that takes a lot of like. You've got to like you got creative with that.
Yeah.
Roadhog, you just stand by the edge, wait for someone to walk past, hook them in, pull them in, and then they're just gone for the whole fight.
But
it can be very annoying to deal with that. Of course, like we could see a Roadhog potentially, but then again, if a team is like on their A game, I feel like it is very counterable. So you got that, like you got the Orisa, the Malga. Like there's plenty of heroes in the roster that can counter a Roadhog. So like, what like tanks do you think we're most likely to see coming in today?
Honestly, I'll probably Sigma.
Sigma.
Yes, like so far he's just seemed like a very solid pick throughout. Of course, we do have the Zara potential pick, but I feel like Sigma is just like such a well-rounded character that it's just good to pick any like time that you wanna like play. Like
but like Sigma is like a very defensive tank, so that those kind of like comps that they want to play like more like poke bunker comps, like Sigma can work especially very well. More likely to see that on I'd say the payload maps, like for like say your escort and your hybrid maps, like we might see that Sigma come out. But of course we do hear that our first map today will be Ilios. Like who saw that coming?
But yeah, also we won't be seeing Wrecking Ball.
No, that's our first ban.
So that is honestly, yeah, I can respect that.
Yeah.
Like in the same sense of like how Lucio can also be very annoying.
Yeah.
I feel like the Wrecking Ball, we've seen it throughout the weeks where it's just like such a nuisance to
Yeah.
play against. So
Especially
disruptive.
Yeah, especially on the lighthouse map as well. Like, because like you just sit on the point in the building and just like swing back and forth, like hitting them in and out. That can be very annoying to break through sometimes. But like, of course, like a good ball can like completely dominate a lobby. So just getting that out of the way could also be a good like field ban as well. Because if they've not played before, like there could be like a secret like ball one trick hiding in the wings. So you never know. Just like ban that out early, get that out of the way. And see what they play throughout, and then you can start to really go for like those target bans.
Definitely. Again, we'll see throughout the series how this finale will go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited for both teams today. And yeah, we'll be getting our match right now.
Yeah. Of course, you can see like Queen's Howl running that Juno Brig backline. Like that is something very different to what we've usually seen. And there it is on the C Meow, the Roadhog.
Oh, and the Jetpack Cat with Yu Yang.
Yeah, that is a very interesting support camp. We'll see if they actually run out on that or if they just will swap over, because that is a very low healing output, especially for the rest of the team. But I suppose like they do have that self-sufficiency though on like the Tracer and the Emray with the Siphon pistol.
And especially also, as well like Dom now with her like great shield.
Yeah, they do have that self-sufficiency, so maybe the low healing output might be worth it. But of course, Wu Yang Cat could get very creative with this. A7 falls early to Whimsy. Like they take control of that high ground very well and just caught that Echo off guard.
That's not Whimsy at all.
No. Now that will give the Meow like an early point control. Like that early pick made huge space for them. Of course, Sully on the Orisa, he can like try and force out this Domina. The Spear as the Jetpack Cat takes them into the air. Because they're trying to find Gion early, but it does manage to get out in way. But the Whimsy is left in a bad spot. He's been forced out. The care is enough just for now. He will live.
Oh my, back to full HP in an instant.
Careful. They're trying to get creative with that Jetpack Cat. As Whimsy land, trying to find those staggers into the back line. As they try and take this early, like they were just that little bit split. Forced onto the Mega now. That it's a very interesting position for them to try and recontest from. YEL falls very low, has to try and take this off angle. Of course, Mirth on the Emray is marking that very well. Of course, we can see like the Meows, they're holding this point very well. Like Queens are just struggling to break through. They're falling very low. Sully will fall. Seago will find the kill onto Bites.
Really strong defense so far by Southampton.
Yeah. Well, Mayhel does find the one kill. That is one. So maybe, who knows, that might be the opening that they needed.
Yeah, but they were too staggered there to do anything. And of course, Jetpack Cat can just go back, pick up one of their teammates.
Oh, of course, how can I forget the perfect taxi? And he's right back in the fight.
Literally Uber delivery right into the fight.
There's a very interesting angle as well on that high ground. 7 on that Echo might be able to clear it out. But again, they are forced around into this building on the right. There's damage coming through. The pulse is used. Find Bites. That's one kill. Coming through. The copy comes through onto Wu Yang. Trying to find that value, get that tidal wave online. The Jetpack Cat comes through, does die, but again, they couldn't quite find the value on that with the dive bomb play.
Reaper does have ult here, that could be dangerous.
Yeah, the ult comes through. Oh, the boop from Whimsy is huge as it clears the danger away. And so that's Meow going to take this almost with a perfect 100-0.
Great defense there by Xiaomiao. Again, the move by the Domina with also the barrier, just unplayable for Reaper, and you gotta think maybe like a change of characters there.
Yeah.
Especially that you're going against like a Jetpack Cat.
Yeah.
Like where they just can go in and out, even though you have like that like 1-shot, 2-shot like potential with Reaper. I feel like Jetpack Cat can just escape too far. Both supports from Xiaomiao are just very mobile, so it makes it very difficult for Reaper to get those shots off and kill them.
Might potentially need like a hit scan, like a double flex, like it can work, especially on control maps, but I feel like with this Jetpack Cat, it can be very difficult to, of course, take them out the air. So like, but they do have the Echo nonetheless, so if they've got the tech, they can probably try and take them out the air, but again, the support is just too good for the Meow. They can't quite break through.
But so far, my MVP is Whimsy.
Yeah, he's done very well to almost like clear the danger away for the most part. Of course, taking these angles very well as they take the high ground right onto point. It's a very interesting and difficult position for them to break through. Might trying to mark Seago on Tracer. Again, I think finding damage with it. Dead Cat finds Gion. Support down. That's very brutal for them early. Let's see now again. They do have that point. Might trying to escape on 1 HP, but he will be falling to this Tracer. Because the chase is just too good. Looks like the Queens just seem very split at the moment. They can't quite find their entry through to this point. It's a bit of a struggle. Of course, Gion almost falling yet again. He's kind of had to hide. For the most part, just getting through this bridge choke might be a bit of a struggle now.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think it's also like the support, like Bridget and Juno just are two secondary like healers right now. So you don't really have that like healing output.
Sally Fansmouth, the D.Va swap might be what they needed to get going. Become a slave to the meta almost, just use that D.Va.
Hey, if it works, you know what I mean?
Well, Mirth, I suppose, is the sitting duck. I've been the only one without like good movement. But they do try and take this point. They're trying to get the flip. The Jetpack Cat for the stall. Does live, but they will get the retake. Bungie does find Gion though. Sully finding Dead Cat. The Domino ult comes through. Can't quite find the damage coming through. Whimsy falling low. The stick comes through onto Bites. That's huge from Seago. Again, that gives the opportunity for them to recontest this point. Try and get it back online. Damage coming through. Double melee kill from Seago. Huge damage, and that will give them the flip.
And that just shows the power of Tracer right there.
Yeah.
Seago just being able to get a stick on and then flank, get the double kill, bam, easy point. And now Simo just right back in control of this game. Really great to see.
She managed as well with that melee perk. They could have cut almost their whole mag back with that double melee hit. 7. Again, falling early to Seago. Whimsy finding Mighty Elf as well. Both DPS down. This is looking like a great struggle for Queens at the moment. See Meow just all over them, as it seems.
Yeah, honestly, the comp is just very difficult to break through.
Yeah, it will be difficult now, especially with that Jetpack Cat out. If they can find the hit onto that. Copy comes through onto the Tracer. Little Tracer duel on these stairs. Falling low. Does Seago have it in him? The pulse comes through. Doesn't quite find the stick. Jetpack out comes through. Finds Sully. Huge up for them. See Meows, they do have the ult advantage and they're using it to their full worth. And that will give them
the first point.
Exactly.
Really well played there by Meow. Very dominant. Like showing, and the Tracer just being a nuisance, man. And like, you can't do anything. And of course, the MVP as well deserved for this match.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can see here again getting the stack off on Brigida. And then just going off on those two DPSs, sees the angle, bam, double kill.
Yeah, very well played from there. Like cancelling out that rally as well. Like even in that one play, like I didn't even notice that to start with. I felt like the audio cue, like it was like so good, like with the timing that like they just couldn't quite get it off before like the pulse went through. So
yeah, again, really well played. And I think if you're Hope here, I think you just have to ban with the Tracer.
Yeah,
like.
What depends if they feel what they feel is either was the Tracer the threat or was the Domino the threat. True. It's up to them because we saw the Domino getting that value early on in that first map. But then when it came to the second one, that's when we saw that Tracer come online. Yeah. Especially with the more angles they can take on that map, like it just became so much of a problem for them.
Of course, also like a hidden horse there, Jetpack Cat.
Yeah, true.
Like being able to get Domino into like high angles with like that barrier, just unplayable. You can't really break through it. And of course, having like that pocket healer on you, it's just very hard to go through. Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see if they carry on that Jetpack Cat though, because I feel like it was good for that map because there are some high grounds that like can't be reached from every hill in the cast. So I feel like maybe now, since there's also no opportunities for real boops on other maps as much as Ilios, so maybe they won't look for the Jetpack Cat as much. But like again, they do have it in their back pocket. They know they can. With that freedom to be able to win a game, like especially in a competitive setting with Wu Yang Jetpack Cat, I feel like they're going to have the confidence to know that they can run almost any support comp they want because they feel like they can get it to work.
But yeah, as we're going to go in our second match, What do you think we're gonna see maybe change from like Hope?
Well, we do hear that Tracer has been banned, so they're taking that out of the picture
Yeah.
early. So that does that open them up for like if they want to run the Vendetta, like that could be something. Especially as we also hear that our map is Suravasa,
Oh,
so
yeah.
we've seen Vendetta run quite often on this map.
Definitely.
So that could definitely be something. But also we saw the Reaper from Queens as well. Like that is something that can work even better on this map as well on Suravasa.
Yeah.
I feel like Reaper, like much more close spaces, it can work out for them.
Oh, we also heard that Simiao also banned Juno.
Juno.
So, very interesting. Honestly, I can see with all that speed, like that was like the only potential that Southampton had to get on. What am I saying?
Queens.
For Queens to get on Southampton.
Yeah, because we saw like that one time that they actually got progress on that point is when they just almost straight up ignored the rest of the team and just
Everyone.
went straight
Under.
through onto the point. But of course, not every hero has the ability to do that because we only saw like it was the Brig and the Juno or Brig and the Diva that were the ones on that point.
Yeah.
They kind of left the DPS and everyone else to just be stuck behind them, like to then face the consequences of like everyone else just beating them down. So it'll be interesting to see like how they will now work around that Juno ban. Like we'll probably end up seeing a Lucio maybe if they do want to keep that speed up. I feel like a Lucio on Suravasa is almost guaranteed.
Yeah.
You kind of need that for like the speed to like take the points, especially in such quick succession of how quick this map can go.
But yeah, I'm really excited, man. Like I hope that Queens can, put a fight in this. But yeah, as we are going into our second map in 3 seconds or through right now.
For those listening,
The voices, man, the voices.
I can tell you. And again, we can see what we can see. We are now seeing that Venture coming up from Seago. Like, not quite the Tracer, but again, Venture can find these angles very well on this map. Like, gives such mobility. Like, gives them a straight angle to them to go at. Of course, we see 7 now on the Bastion as well. Like, and with that Orisa pairing, they are probably looking to a more, like, heavy sustain now, instead of, like, what they were going for earlier, which was, like, trying to go fast. But, like, now instead this time, they're just trying to play it safe, play it secure.
Yeah.
Then again, as they now try and take this point, as we see QB for Hope trying to take the outside area, but then we see Meow. They're just gone straight in and put that Domino on that high ground. Sully falling low, because the Orisa into the Domino might not be the strongest play for them. Then again, Meows, they just get that early point control underway.
Yeah, and again, the fucking...
Oopsies.
Oops. The Jetpack Cat with Domina, it just... It gained that Domino on those high grounds. It just seems so dominant for them.
We saw the value there, and like Bytes trying to take that point early. Like trying to at least like not let them cap immediately, but falls almost instantly. Just burnt down.
Instant team wipe. Oh, a new angle. I want to see on the light post.
Whimsy just in the air. Just like dangling, beaming them down. Because we didn't see the Symmetra swap coming through. Looking to get creative with these swaps, and as they take them onto high ground, just boop immediately off. Damage comes through. CEO waiting underneath to reap the rewards. Finds 7. Whimsy finds Bites. And again, Queens having to back up yet again.
Yeah, this Domina just showing how powerful she can be on this high ground. That she shouldn't be allowed on. It's so hard to get her off, especially with her boop online.
Like, is this legal? Can he do that?
Hey, with a Jetpack Cat, anything is legal.
Yeah.
And honestly, I love the creativity of Seymour right now.
Like, yeah. I suppose if they have that ability, like, it does make it especially much more interesting, like, fights.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much for Queens as, again, the Domino ult is just wreaking havoc for them. Can't find the touch. Damage is just too much. Bites falling. Does find Seagull on the way out, but again, it is that Venture. They will be back in a matter of minutes.
Yeah. Oh, there's the Genji. 2 DPS that we've spoken about early.
Yeah.
The Genji and the Venture.
Yeah, well, we are seeing much more variation in these DPS, like I kind of wanted. Like, this is much more interesting, but again, it's just unfortunate we can't really see Queens get active too much. Because the Genji with that Venture, it might be a bit more of a problem. Genji probably more looking to mark Mirth on the Emre. As a jetpack cat does come through, doesn't quite find the value. The fortify from the Orisa helps keep them grounded. Seago finds bites. Mirth with the final hit with the override protocol does find Sally as well. Again, another point cap for Meow.
Very dominant showing here by Meow.
Yeah.
And it just feels like Hope don't have any hope in this game right now.
With the triple headshot onto Gion. That's another kill for them. And again, that's something that we've not really seen potentially Mirth have to like get all that creative with the Emre. Like we've not seen like the dominance showing, like especially from him, which you usually see on a hit scan. Like he's just doing his job, getting it done. Like of course, like the Meow's like almost everyone's stepping up into their role, filling their boots. That's exactly what they need to do, and they're doing it so well.
It does seem like a very well-oiled machine right now.
Terra Surge coming through, but the boot was so much. It did so much for them to just live. Seaghost finds Gion. The tectonic shock. Now burrowing to live. And again, it's just so annoying to deal with for Queens. They just can't find their way out. They're so split. Whimsy with 3. Can he find the 4th? Well, of course, it's the Wu Yang. Bites on the Wu Yang. Finds his way out. Getting now hunted by the jetpack cat. Don't know if you could call that scary or cute, just watching the cat just come pouring straight towards you.
It depends. Do you love cats or do you hate them? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Personally, I'm a cat lover. I have a black cat called Smokey. But honestly, if I see an orange cat in a jetpack at me, maybe I'm not as much of a cat person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's suddenly switched on to Team Dog like instantly. Of course, Queens now, they have been struggling. They've had to swap. They do have that Kitsune Rush online now. Of course, the Kiri, we've not seen too much in this series so far, so maybe the Kiri could be the game changer, especially with the Kitsune Rush. So the window comes through. Gion's caught out on his own on the bridge. Huge damage coming through. They just can't find their way.
Yeah.
Bridge split. Meows have just done a very good job of like converging on them there. Kind of split 2 below, the rest on above. Window comes through. Gion gets picked early, and like of course the rest of them just fall like flies.
Yeah, one by one. I feel like Hope didn't have any space. They all went through that small room on the right, and then from the flank they just had getting shot from, so they couldn't look both ways.
Of course, 3 ults now coming up for Queens, so they do kind of have that ult advantage. But the Domino ult comes through. Doesn't quite find the value. There might have a Tidal Blast coming through. Does find Whimsy, does get the connect. But again, the damage from Meow is just too much as far as Mighty Elf and Bites. They are dead. Because they do still have those 2 ults for the Queens, but again, you don't want to really use it on a lost fight. They will probably have one more opportunity, but like...
They might even get
so much
staggered
struggle.
here.
Yeah, it's just that entry. They just can't find it. They can't even find the opportunity to get those ults.
Yeah. Oh.
It's the wrong dog trying to take Domina for a ride. Going all across the map. They never know where they're going to be.
Yeah, if there's a cat, there will always be.
Of course, Seven with the Death Blossom finds Dead Cat as a big pick for them. But again, Seaghost finds Bites. Support down for both teams now. The overall protocol coming through. The damage is going to be huge. Seagull yet again dominating on this flex DPS and finds the value on Venture. Again, they do get the flip on the point. But again, it's inevitable. Meow, they are going to get this recap.
Their hopes like fight seem very like I don't know. It just can't seem to break his Meow's like defense. It's just so strong at the moment, especially with the jetpack cat and Domina. You cannot. I don't think that Domina died once that round, which is crazy.
Nah, of course, Mirth for the play game. And that override protocol, the damage was huge. Just finding that value, like Seago. Like it just, like you can see like the value of the DPS are finding from the Meows that they're not quite finding on Queens. Like you just seen like the DPS on Queens, they're swapping mostly after every fight. They just can't quite seem to find that what works for them.
Yeah.
But of course, like it seems like the Meows, they know what DPS characters they can play and they know how to play them very well.
Yeah.
And it's proving with this gameplay, I can say.
Especially, for example, for Hope, they don't have 7 always being on the Reaper. Kind of like limits them, especially in a team comp like Domina, like Jetpack Cat, where they just can do anything. Venture being very annoying, and then you also have Tracer two DPSs who are very self-sufficient,
Yeah.
while Reaper just wants to like catch those like very in like not movable characters.
Yeah.
Not movable. What the mess?
The immobile ones, like more like they might find the occasional kill onto like say the Baptiste, for example, as we had in that map. But then again, like the rest of the team just seems to hold their own. Like it doesn't kind of matter. Like picks don't mean anything to against the Sea Meows. They're a whole team and they're just ready to go.
Yeah. But we will be going on a break for 5 minutes. We will be right back with you. And yeah, we'll be right back.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Week 8 of NSC Overwatch presented by Ignition Series. We are currently in our game between QUB for Hope and Southampton CMeow. Currently a 2-0 to CMeow. We're seeing like a dominant performance coming out from them. Like they are putting like their A game. They're on their A game today.
Yes, definitely.
Of course, we'll be going into our third map coming up, which is Shambali Monastery. So an escort payload map for them. So like, what can you tell me about the bans for this map?
Well, for Hope, have realized that Doma is the one dominating this match so far, so they decided to ban it for this map, which makes a lot of sense. Like, especially the synergy with Jetpack Cat just seems very broken.
An unlikely duo, but a duo that seems to work very well for them.
Yeah. Again, just that Domina shouldn't be allowed on those positions where Jetpack Cat can assist her. Yeah. And also having that booth where, like, if you try to engage on her, she just pushes you away. Yeah. And then you have to waste even more cooldowns to try to just put her down. Yeah. So, yeah, that's going to be... Honestly, I like that ban from for Hope. And CMeow have banned the Brigadier. Yeah. So...
I think they're just, like, literally just trying to take away their strengths. They're just chipping away, kicking them while they're down, you could say. Just, like, taking away some of their stronger heroes and, like, try and force them to play those different... like support areas that they're not necessarily comfortable on.
Yeah, because, one by one.
Yeah, like what kind of heroes are you expecting now? Because now that Domina's gone, what do you think that like the CMeows will play like to try and find equal value that they have in the previous series?
Sigma.
Yeah, I was thinking Sigma as well.
I know I said it earlier, but I feel like in a way they're very similar characters. Like, you have the rogue that can be like your booth where you just disengage them, and then of course you have your barrier who's even more controllable sometimes than Domino's barrier. Yeah. So honestly, I feel like it'll be a very good substitute for it. And honestly, for CMeow, probably just Kiriko instead of Brigadier.
Yeah, I feel like Kiriko's usually the default. I'm surprised we've seen Kiri less this series compared to what you normally do. Maybe teams are just not. They just don't really want to play it, which is fair enough. It can get quite boring all the time. Just play Lucio Kiri. Maybe that this time, like, to see the variation can be quite interesting to see. Yeah. I feel like Ana would be a great one to see, like, especially on this map as well with the high ground players. Like Sigma as well, I do feel like will be the pick for CMeows from their tank instead of the Domina. Like, it does work so well on this map, so I'm sure at least one team will play that Sigma.
But here, as we go into our third match, can Queens get a comeback here, reverse sweep, or will CMeow just end this game and take a 3-0 sweep?
Yeah, and there it is. There's that Sigma from Queens, like you said.
But CMeow maybe looking for the Roadhog?
Maybe. I mean...
Imagine like the Jetpack Cat just bringing a Roadhog with his hook mid-air.
That would be impressive, but again, it looks like they're trying to play very off-meta with this. I feel like they're very confident right now. Yeah. They feel like they can get away with anything.
And of course, Sigo back on the Tracer. Yeah. It's going to be a problem for Queens.
Yeah. Of course, they do have that Reaper online, so maybe they'll have that, like, ability to try and stay alive. But of course, Gion on the Moira now as well. That is a very, like, I don't want to say selfish pick, but like it is like a very like playing for yourself almost. Like, maybe therefore like the survivability on the supports is not good enough. So they're like, okay, we need to try and stay alive, fill up more. Let's play these characters. They can stay alive so much better. And Sally finding Dead Cat early immediately. Again, we're already seeing the value of that the Sigma's bringing out to them.
Yeah. To be fair, one thing about Queen's team comp right here is everyone has some form of self-survivability, especially with the Sigma and Reaper.
Like the Emre as well with the Siphon Pistol. Like,
true.
We've seen that be like very valuable, especially in like some high tier play. Like you just get Dovon instantly whip out the pistol back to full health. As Whimsy finds the hook on the Sally, he's a little bit out of position there. Just that little bit too hard as he now takes this high ground, trying to find more kills, finds another hook, 7 dead. And Whimsy getting very creative with this Roadhog half angle.
And this is what I was talking about, the Roadhog, like earlier on, is like if you get one hook, you'll just find more and more and just snowball yourself out of the game.
Yeah. Like, seems like Queens, they just can't get anything going really. They did have a decent start to this map, but again, They're so split. He's going to look to try and force out Whimsy, but Seagull finds Mighty Elf. They're just so split, and the hook comes through. Another kill. Sully dead, and that will give them that first point.
Even though their seemed that their team was a bit more separated, for some reason the Queen just didn't go Roadhog. He's out of position. Like of course he had the support from Tracer there at the end, but even though he was just so out of position and only Sigma was able to go on him.
Yeah.
So maybe a bit of miscommunication there by Queens.
Could be that. Maybe just it's not quite there. Like especially when you're losing so bad. Whimsy with a sneaky Roadhog finds a hook onto the fights. There's the kill. All the way in their back. Merce finding Mighty Elf. Yeah, it just seems like dominance from the CML. Slightly getting picked as well.
Yu Yang got picked off twice now by the Roadhog, and I am annoyed if I'm Yu Yang. Oh no!
Don't peek it! Don't peek it!
No.
He's right there! He's right there! No! He doesn't see it, and Bite's dead yet again.
Bird kill there by Roadhog, just targeting Yu Yang. I honestly think there's some bad blood right there, but dominance showing here by CML, and what can Hope do right now?
Oh, Captive Sun finds 7. Again, like it seems like if Southampton CML presses Q, someone's dead no matter what. Coalescence comes through. Whimsy, he's finally dead. That Roadhog is down. They can finally to get aggressive and not have to worry about getting hooked from nowhere. Seagull behind does find a stick onto Bites.
What a Yu Yang! This Yu Yang cannot play. We just spoke about it earlier, how Wu Yang is going to be one of Queen's most popular pick for them, but like, man, it doesn't seem to be getting any value to this match.
Of course, he's still behind them, technically, so they can look to get aggressive on this off angle now. Because they are pushing up. Whimsy's back. Tidal Blast comes through onto the Tracer. Comes through, finds the stun. Sully kills. And again, like, did the Tidal Blast cancel out the Flux from Sigma? I want to know that.
I think that's what happened.
Yeah. That's just so unlucky for them now.
Yeah, the Salt on the Wound, and this is just going to be a very strong ending here by Meow. Just getting that time on. Almost 4 minutes. And it just seems very that. Oh, final hook. And that's round 1. Meow with a dominant push right now. And you just gotta think, if you're Queens in this position, you're mental just from the Roadhog alone. You can't. You just can't. It's very hard to stay in the game when you see like such a dominant performance by Southampton. And what can you do? What can you change? It doesn't, like, even if you ban out the Tracer, if you ban out the Domina, it seems that nothing that Hope have done so far can beat Southampton.
Yeah, like B-Times especially, he's having like a very rough time on that Wu Yang. Like, it's such a struggle. Like, no matter what, it's either Whimsy or Seago, they're just on you no matter what. Like, there's just such pressure on this backline that we're not quite seeing from Queens.
Oh my eyes, I'm seeing something that I really like. Jetpack Cat with Reinhardt.
Oh yeah, this could get very interesting really quick. And that the Reinhardt, like, for this first point, could work potentially. Like, I'm feeling, or maybe, well, it's CML, so that they can probably make it work no matter what. But like again, the Roadhog was finding that value, so maybe taking away that peak potential might hinder them just that little bit. But then again, it's CML, so who knows? Yeah. They'll probably find that value no matter what.
And honestly, I love also that CML are playing the cat. So, Flying Bastion, have fun.
Just wait until he gets that like tank poke with a Widow. Might help to clear it out, but yeah, they do live nonetheless. They're trying to find that value, but they can't quite. Seago finds Bites again. He's picked first. Mighty Elf as well. Again, that's more kills for Seago. He's having a series of his life right now. Finds 7-2. Jetpack Cat flying in the Bastion. Kills the rest. Good clean up from the CML. A great performance from them in this first fight.
Getting right back on this stop.
This could be a rough choke for Queens, because like this point alone, it can be quite difficult to get, especially if you can't control that high ground. So they're gonna look to try and take it through the coffee shop instead. But like it could be a bit of a struggle again, trying to take this bridge. But they do have that Reinhardt. Like the shield alone is just gonna create so much value for them. So you go finding bites again. Oh, it feels so rough for him. I'm so.
What did he do? What did this man do to deserve this?
Oh, sadly, trying to force out that Reinhardt, but again, Whimsy just finds his way out. Bastion help provides that backup. All the jetpack cat trying to fly him in for the pin. Can't quite find it, but he still manages to find his way out. Bastion ult coming through. To find all big damage potentially. Finds bites.
I'm sorry, bites, man.
I'm sorry.
It happens, you know. Everyone has the games like this where it just feels like the team is just focusing you. And honestly, I don't think it's just a fault. It's just factual at this point.
Just take it as a compliment. They're fans, clearly, like just full on straight up targeting you.
Yeah, they're fanboying, as I like to say in my ranked games.
Yeah. Because it's just such a struggle for like Queens to break through. It's so difficult. It makes you think like, what can they even do? Like they just kind of have to wait to get these ults online. Of course, they are coming up on that high noon. Bites has swapped to the jetpack cat, so maybe they are going to look to try and get something very aggressive on that. But the Earth Shatter from Whimsy finding Sully, the solo Shatter, but it does, even then, finding one with a Shatter just provides so much value. Tank down, it'd be such a struggle for them. Seiko, he's taking this duel against the jetpack cat. Technically wins it, dead cat finding Gion. Bites down as well, support's down. Huge staggers for them. Like, just seems like they can't really break out of support at the moment.
Yeah, 1 minute. And this just seems like a one-way game. Like nothing that For Hope had done this game seems to be countering. Oh, the flying high noon though.
What can they find of this? But everyone's just hiding indoors. It'd be such a struggle. They're in their little bunker. They know it's coming, so they're just hiding. We're waiting for it. Coming up with a jetpack cat of their own. Mirth falling low. Finds a bridge. The assassination from Bites coming through. Finds his revenge.
Now this is Overwatch. This is what we've been waiting for. Two flying cats in the air, fighting each other. Mano, mano.
Come on, cat 1v1 for the first point. Come on. Look at this, guys.
Honestly, this
Terror Surge coalescence. Big damage. Fight. Dead cat dead. Of course, that is the one kill for them. Jetpack cat trying to take the Reinhardt away, but...
Oh, Bitterman finds Whimsy, the revenge there. Finally.
But the jetpack cat is still going. He's still trying to look for this one kill. He does find Bites. Where's the care from Gion? Can't quite keep Bites alive. Again, that's a huge stagger as well.
But jetpack, they can get back in this fight super quickly. But Reinhardt right behind them. Uh-oh, here comes a pin.
Gentleman's been a 4-5 out, trying to keep him away. Mirth finding Mighty Elf. Damage coming through is huge. Oh, jetpack out comes through, finds the Orisa. Trying to drag him off the map, but can't quite find it. Overtime ticking underway. Whimsy so low in the corner, but the heals are just enough. Like, what is this? What are we looking at? How is Whimsy still alive?
That is the story of this game. Whimsy just being backed in a corner right there and just surviving on 10 HP. GG's all around to everyone. And this makes Southampton Seameow the champions of Division 2. Congratulations.
Oh, I mean, they've definitely earned it. I can say that. Like, they've put on like a stomp of like the second place team. Like,
yeah,
to show them up that well, it just makes you think like just how dominant they truly are.
Oh,
look at my cute little pose there.
Bro, I seem like a menace.
What is bro plotting?